So today's video is the strongest, and the hydrochloric acid mixes with the mucus when it comes into the body and starts the cooking process, okay, and makes a beautiful food paste. Hydrochloric acid on a scale of acid is second to battery acid. Battery acid is the strongest. Hydrochloric acid is the second strongest. So if you eat your biggest meal at night at 6 or 5:30 to 10, or even wait until 11 o'clock at night to eat because that's your job and that's when your stomach settles down, you don't have very much hydrochloric acid. So you're setting yourself up for making ama. So that's why the number one rule is to eat your largest meal of the day at lunchtime. Okay, let me put my glasses back on for a minute here and remind myself that you eat meals about the same time every day if it's possible. You eat meals at the same time every day if it's possible. Why? Because your body gets routine, supports your body. Pretty soon your body is always hungry at about that time. Then you sit down and at the middle of the day you give it its largest amount of food. It gives you its largest amount of hydrochloric acid. It prepares the food so that it doesn't turn to ama, and it prepares the food and gets the most out of its nutrients. And then it assimilates at night. 10 p.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning is when the body completes its digestion for that 24-hour cycle called the circadian cycle. And if you do that, then the body has a perfect food paste. At 10 o'clock at night, it's made its way to the place where it is starting to, the nutrients is going into the bloodstream. The rest of the nutrient that isn't being used makes its way out of the small intestines, through the ileocecal valve, up the ascending valve, over the transverse colon, down the descending, out the rectum at 6 o'clock in the morning. Then your body is working like a fine humming machine. And that's what leads to vitality, longevity, spiritual and mental health, which is the promise of Ayurveda. So the daily routine, the daily routine is such an important, powerful concept in Ayurveda that they say that you're not sick. You are not following your daily routine according to your body type. That is what they say is the beginning of sickness. The production of ama. And the production of ama comes when a body is thrown into chaos. They don't know when it's getting fed. They get up at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And of course, if you're working shift work, or you're working midnight shift, and your body's supposed to be asleep digesting food, and it's not. It's up in a hospital working, okay? You can't, and I remember this in my first classes at Maharishi International University when I took my courses from Ayurveda, and Deepak Chopras was one of my teachers, okay? At Lancaster in Boston, all right? There were a lot of medical doctors, because the first people that were taking Ayurveda in the 1980s were doctors, medical doctors, doctors of osteopathy, chiropractors, who had been on a list that learned Transcendental Meditation. I learned Transcendental Meditation in 1979, okay, when I was in Davenport, Iowa at Palmer College of Chiropractic, getting my degree in chiropractic. And I learned how to do Transcendental Meditation because my good friend said, you need to learn how to meditate. Well, I'd never even heard the word meditation, honestly. And she paid for me to go learn Transcendental Meditation. And it was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. I meditated twice a day the rest of my time in chiropractic school, and I was a better mom. I was a better student. I married the love of my life, and we had another child in chiropractic school, and I got out and I opened up my practice in Sacramento, California, where I was born and raised, and I practiced there for a good number of years, 8 or 9 years. And then I left there and I went to Maharishi International University, where I did certificate programs in Ayurveda for a year, and then I came back to Sonoma County, and I've been here ever since. I think like 33 or 4 years practicing Ayurveda and chiropractic and something called Nambudrapad allergy elimination technique, and extensively using nutritional research and combining nutritional research with the ancient knowledge, the chiropractic knowledge, and Nambudrapad allergy elimination technique, which is a biostimulation technique. And along the way, I also learned Reiki. And I combine those techniques and do a wholesome, beautiful family practice that I love and adore and still do today. So that's my talk on just some basics on food and Ayurveda. So if you like this material and you want more, just leave a comment and ask a question, and I'll make a video of it. And please like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.